Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Matt with your RTCG. We just had a huge Destined Rivals booster box buyout on TCG Player, and we need to talk about it. This has got to be one of the biggest top signals I've seen in the market so far. The hobby is literally on fire. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe. We are on the journey to 1,000 subs here on YouTube. I appreciate all the support, guys. You guys are awesome. So, TCG Player, we just had a huge buyout of Destined Rivals boxes just recently overnight. Really had the price surge up to $500 per box. I think this puts it at the highest valued box in the Scarlet and Violet era right now. Absolutely wild. I think that this is a cautionary tale that we'll look back on in a crazy way. I know this is going to be a bear take. A lot of people are calling Pokemon's bluff. They don't think that Pokemon is able to print to demand. They think that Pokemon is going to move past some of these older sets and not be able to reprint them. They're putting their money where their mouth is, and they're banking all in on Destined Rivals. This is crazy behavior in my opinion. I think that Pokemon has proven over time that they are able to meet demands, and printers go burr, product is released. One of the things that is causing people maybe to have this shift where they're starting to deploy more capital is the fact that Pokemon has not been reprinting booster boxes. So I think that what that's doing is causing this false sense of confidence for certain buyers and investors to dive in and spend even more money on things. But I do want to just say, just because Pokemon hasn't reprinted booster boxes up until this time, or hasn't done it in mass, doesn't mean they can't, and doesn't mean that they're not preparing to do it. I think this is a cautionary tale. Could I be wrong? Should I be spending $500 a box on Destined Rivals and buying, spending all of my money and leverage, all of that? Maybe. Maybe 6 months to a year from now, we'll look back and these boxes are $2,000 to $3,000, and you guys can point and laugh at me. I'm okay with that. I just think that this video is super important right now because there are a lot of new people in the hobby that may see all of this hype and start to get some FOMO and dive in alongside other people at these inflated prices. I think that that's dangerous because we're now talking about boxes getting to be 3 to 4x what MSRP is, and that's scary, especially for brand new boxes like Destined Rivals. Remember, the typical reprint window is about 2 years. That doesn't mean that Pokemon is actively reprinting those sets every single month. It just means that those sets are open in the reprint queue for that time, and that Pokemon at any given time can go back and reprint those. And so I know this may be a bearish take, this may be me sitting on the fence. I think the hobby is as strong as it's ever been, but whenever I see behavior like this, it does make me feel like this is a top signal, and it kind of feels like more people than have been in the past are now deploying capital and feeling much more confident at these higher prices. That is probably being contributed to by people on YouTube encouraging people to think about the current market as the new normal, and people are starting to kind of readjust their thinking on things, and maybe people that were holding capital back waiting for a downturn in the market are now saying well, if I don't deploy it now, I'm going to miss out. And again, cautionary tale, but only time is going to tell us what's going to happen. Nobody has a crystal ball. These people are speculating on these boxes. They're calling Pokemon's bluff, whether or not they're going to reprint them or not. And honestly, that's not a area of the hobby I like to play in. And this is where the majority of the video is going to be. If you are new to the hobby, if you just got back into collecting cards, there are other places you can deploy capital if you're looking to be a business. And there's other places where you can spend your hard-earned money to enjoy the hobby. Look at sets like Journey Together and Stellar Crown. These two sets have seen a decline in price per pack. You can go out, buy these two sets, rip them, enjoy them, collect them, build a binder. Journey Together is a smaller set, and therefore it's easier to pull some of those top hits. You can complete the set and have a great time doing that at a more affordable price than playing around in these $500 booster box ranges. just keep that in mind that there's other areas you can look at. I know that FOMO is a beast. It's hard to kind of step away from FOMO, but the most important thing I can tell you in this type of situation, in this type of market and environment, is it's okay to miss out. It is okay to miss out. I think I have one Destined Rivals ETB in my closet. I didn't get any booster boxes. I tried to buy them at MSRP. I missed out, and that was okay with me. And so it's okay to miss out, but there are other areas. You can look at the other areas of the market where the masses and majority aren't focusing their attention on their money. And you can still find some pretty reasonable deals there. You can look at Japanese, you can look at Stellar Crown, Journey Together, other sets like that where people are not as focused and hyping them. Guys, Danny Phantom says this all the time. I really agree with him. The goal of enjoying Pokemon is for you to be here for a long time. Okay, whenever you see booster boxes hitting $500, I know that Destined Rivals is a great set. It's awesome. It's got Mewtwo, it's got Team Rocket. It's really, really sick. It's got the Ho-Oh, it's got the Garchomp. Listen, there is likely going to be a time in the future where Destined Rivals is cheaper than it is now, and that you can still find those packs and rip them at an affordable price. I truly believe that. I understand in the comment section you guys may disagree, you guys may think I'm crazy, but time will tell, right? I'm okay being wrong, but I'm going to call it now. I think that there will be a time that Destined Rivals will be cheaper, and I'm not diving into the prices right now. And you don't either. And that's the main point of this video. Is a crash incoming? Probably not. I do think this is a top signal. I think that we need to anybody that's critically analyzing and thinking about the market, you guys need to take maybe 1 or 2 steps back, right? We need to get a bigger picture of what's going on. Take a couple steps back, critically analyze what's going on, look at the shift in consumer behavior, and see if that's going to persist moving forward. If we see people continue to get more and more confident, deploying more and more capital, that sets us up for a very interesting situation, because at the drop of a hat, Pokemon could release a ton of booster boxes into the market, and that would cause a lot of disruption. So anyways, just be on the lookout, think critically, don't follow the masses, don't buy into FOMO. It's okay to miss out. And Destined Rivals is now $500 a booster box and maybe going up. Although typically after big buyouts, we see a lull in sell-through rate because people aren't really willing to dive in at these super high inflated prices. As it goes down, we'll probably see that sales volume ramp up a little bit. I don't know if it's going to hit, it's not necessarily going to go all the way back to where it was, but as it comes down, people are going to feel more comfortable diving in, and it's going to be interesting to see where it levels out, right? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys for the next one. Peace.